book friends, it's Diana and welcome to another Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was started by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I will link her channel and the Goodreads group down below, so be sure to check it out. And every week there's a top 5 list of things we're counting down. This week's topic, top 5 tropes you hate. And I've got a lot of opinions on this, which should be fun. Let's get started. Number 5, love triangles involving brothers. This is actually a somewhat popular trope. I've seen it in paranormal and in contemporary. We've got the Vampire Diaries, we've got The Summer I Turned Pretty, and 99 Days, where the main character is torn between two brothers. And this just makes me wildly uncomfortable because can you imagine the awkward family dinners? I can definitely imagine the awkward family dinners, and I can't imagine this working out for anyone in real life. In fact, my coworker just recently went through this where his brother started dating their other brother's ex-girlfriend like immediately after they broke up, and it was pretty awful. Especially when it came to like birthdays and special events, the entire family sort of took sides and it was just not a good situation overall. Anyway, like who does that? That's weird and it's just uncomfortable and no, I can't do it. No, please, no. Number 4, the lengthy miscommunication. This trope is okay if it lasts less than 50 pages, but if the entire plot of your novel or a substantial part of your novel hinges on a conversation taking place or not taking place, I'm going to punch something. Now this can happen in a variety of different ways. Say for instance, if Dumbledore had a conversation with Harry about the Horcruxes. So, Harry, I think Lord Voldemort separated himself into Horcruxes, and I've got some thoughts on how we can resolve this issue. Or, yeah, I know Draco's trying to kill me, and I think we're gonna have to let this happen because I'm dying anyway, and we need to protect Snape, who is, oh yeah, by the way, a good guy. Well, sort of. Actually, not really, but he is on our side. So don't worry about that. The plot would have gone totally differently had they just had a couple conversations. Now, I'm not knocking on Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter was a huge part of my life. Still is a huge part of my life. But seriously, with a few simple discussions, we could have had an entirely different novel. The miscommunication trope often happens when people are discussing feelings. So character A finally gets up the nerve to tell character B how they feel, only to have character B preempt them with the discussion on why they can't be together because they want to spare character A's feelings and they feel awkward about it. So character A is like, oh, well oh yeah, good thinking there. Great, awesome. When that's not at all great or awesome or what they want. And so for the next however many pages, we're sitting there going, but why don't you just tell them the truth? Why don't you just say something? What's wrong with you? And it might be because I am that weird person that will have that awkward conversation. I will be like, yo, can we talk about the thing that you don't want to talk about because it's really giving me anxiety and I would like to get over this feeling. But alas, that's not how books work. Instead, we get hundreds of pages of people just not talking to each other about the things they need to be talking about. And it sucks. Number 3. Missing parents or missing school. So pretty much parents in YA fiction don't exist. Or if they do, they only briefly appear or they're really shitty and they contribute to the suffering of the main character. This is super annoying because family dynamics can really add another layer to a book and I really enjoy seeing them play out when they're done correctly. And you can't tell me that while these kids are off saving the world, escaping near-death experiences, and like defying the Capitol, the parents are all like, oh, well, they're probably just spending the night at a friend's house for like an entire year straight. And these kids also don't go to school. Or if they do go to school, there's a cafeteria scene, or there's that scene in English class where that boy keeps glaring at that girl or arguing with her over the themes of literature. And it's used more as a plot device than an actual setting. Now, dystopian, science fiction, and fantasy kind of get a pass in this area because a lot of times there's no concept of school to really go with. But contemporary and paranormal, I'm looking at you. Take me to school. I'll sit with you while you do your homework. We can lament over that C- paper together. I totally am with you on this. Number 2, I'm not like other girls. I can't tell you the multitude of problems I have with this statement. First of all, they usually don't qualify the statement anyway. They don't tell me why they're not like other girls. They don't tell me what they think other girls are like. They don't tell me what they're like, so I have no idea what they mean by this statement. Secondly, there is no universal set of personality or character traits that applies to all girls. There just isn't. The only possible thing that could apply to all girls is that we identify as a girl. Call me naive, but I actually think that every person is a special snowflake and that nobody can do you better than you do you. So this statement bugs the shit out of me. And it's also mostly used negatively. I'm not like other girls. I'm totally cool. I'm not like other girls. I'm way chill. I'm not like other girls. I'm adorably clumsy. Why are you harshing on your own gender? What's with that? And female authors who write this line into your book, what are you doing? Let's talk about this, because do you have any idea the negativity you're perpetuating here? Other girls are freaking awesome. I love other girls. In fact, I love all girls. Can you just not do this? Girls effing rock, so please, do not write "not like other girls" anywhere into your books. And my number one trope that I hate seeing, Instalove. I've talked about this in a previous video. I will link that video somewhere so you can check it out. I'm actually pretty angry about this trope. I don't know why it still exists. Nope, 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 nope. This makes me want to put a book down. Actually, this makes me want to throw a book across the room. I get that Hollywood has made this into a thing and popular media has substantiated it, but no, that look from across the crowded room, that instant connection you make where you don't know where they end and you begin, isn't that code for YA sex? More on that in a minute, actually. That's all bullshit. It's literally not possible to love someone before you know anything about them. You cannot love someone you do not know. You sure can love how they look, though. You can love their aqua blue hooded eyes, or their sun-kissed floppy hair, or their exquisite lengthy eyelashes, but you can't actually love them. You know why? Because you don't know them. It's like, oh my god, I feel like I've known you forever. How is this even possible? We feel so connected, so close. By the way, what was your name again? It just, it annoys me so much. Just stop. You need to knock that shit off because it is super unhealthy and actually kind of creepy. I was going to include a more general topic of how sex is depicted in YA novels, but that's more than just a 2-minute segment on why it's important to include all sorts of sexual situations and shelve the ambiguity about it. But just know that sex isn't dirty unless you want it to be. Virginity is a social construct and it means exactly what you want it to. Slut shaming is freaking awful. Don't do it. And teenagers are totally getting down anyway, so we might as well write about it with authenticity and accuracy to open up the discussion a bit more. And that's all for me today. I feel like I might get some hate for this video, but YOLO, that's the way it goes sometimes. So let me know what you think in the comments. Does Instalove work for you? Would you date your sibling's ex-girlfriend or boyfriend? Are you like other girls? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna go check out your videos because I want to know what you think. Bye!